Hey, folks. Oh, and once again, this is too high. There we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, everybody's having a good afternoon and all that. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I forgot I had this, it's been moved. I forgot I had this tab open on this screen. Whoops. But, yeah, doing some fucking card design today. That's the plan anyway. We got all kinds of rad shit going on. It's good stuff. Hang on, yeah, got some, Oh, I need to turn this old brightness down, don't I? Because I look like a fucking sheet. Hang on. Here we go. Right. Yes, I hope everybody is enjoying themselves. But yeah, the plan for today is, for whatever reason, I lost my mechanics, like, TXT file, so I'm going to have to grab all those black mechanics again and see which ones I've already done. Which is a bit of a pain in the arse, really, but, oh well. But we're making black and red commons today. I'm taking a little bit of extra time to sit down and do stuff today. But, we actually already have a fair few black commons. We have Assassin's Serpent, which is this thing here. There's a 2-mana 1/1 with flash and death touch. There is Cruel Lord. This is Cruel Lord. There's yeah, when Cruel Lord attacks, you may sacrifice a creature. Oh, he should be a human noble. Whoops. Oh no, he can be a vampire noble. That makes sense. We have Life Ender Vampire. Which is a 5-mana 4/4 with lifelink, and it comes in and... Ah, yes. Welcome in, welcome in. And when Life Ender Vampire enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 4 life and you gain 4 life. So it's sort of haste, but this guy kind of has haste, but better. He comes in and instantly does that, which is pretty good. We have Mark of the Vampire, which has been in here for ages, and Murder. And then we also have War Wraith. When it comes in, and it's a 4-mana 4/4 with Death Touch and Flying, but it comes with an extra cost if you have to sacrifice a spirit token to cast it. So our sort of main port of call at the moment is to make some instants. I need to make some discard spells, and I just need to just go back through the fucking mechanics again, because I just lost the file. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I think I might have accidentally caught it in a mass delete. No clue. So Cruelty, Calumniate, and Summon, which we've kind of represented, sort of. Yeah, we have lots of recastable. Oh yeah, there's Famished Envoy is here as well. He's another common that I sort of skipped over. Yeah, Cruelty is very well represented. We have sort of Mark of the Vampire, which gives stuff lifelink. We have Life Ender Vampire, which gives you a lot of life, which, you know, drains your opponent. And Famished Envoy, which, fucks your opponent's graveyard. And all that sort of thing. So, Cruelty is well represented. Calumniate mostly isn't, or just isn't, really. But I have in mind a few bits and pieces that we can use. But the sort of same deal is it sort of goes for so summon has been kind of tackled. Death touch. How many death touch dudes do we have? We have 2. We can say that that's tackle, but if we want to put death touch on another creature, then yeah, that's probably a good discard. No shit. Discard. Drain. Forced sacrifice. Game whenever dies, gain +1/+1. Life loss, menace, reanimation is probably not going to be a common, like realistically. Maybe something that brings a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Common, like that would make sense, but black does get tutors, which is kind of interesting. But we're still not getting any tutors at common, right? Let's see if Scryfall allows for, is tutor. No, doesn't work. That's fine. I think our main sort of port of call at the moment is going to be to try and sort of make menace creatures yeah, I think a menace creature is in order. So, creature, human knight. Bloodied Warmaster. How the fuck do you spell sergeant? That's definitely wrong. Oh, yeah, okay, right, I was close. It is just that. So Bloodied Sergeant is like 2 and a black, we'll say. And what are we looking at here? We do need some sorceries and some murders and stuff, but we can deal with that. It's all good. Bloodied Sergeant. He has menace. He could just be a 3-mana 3/2 with menace. Like, what are we looking at, like, curve wise? I wonder how many 1-drops. Hang on, let's have a look at set. Let's look at Eldraine. Or no, let's look at Tarkir. It's probably the Khans of Tarkir. Color black. Color minus color greater than 1. Yeah, type creature. Oh, hang on. CMC 1. Oh, there's a 1-drop for every single clan. Interesting. Oh, wait, no. They're all the different rarities. There's a single common black 1-drop. Oh, whoops. Rarity common. Well, let's look at, see if green is the same. Green, red. There just isn't one. There just isn't a common rare 1-drop in Khans of Tarkir. Yeah, these are all of the 1-drops in Khans of Tarkir. And there's 2 whites and no reds, which is interesting. You would think red would be the color with all the weenies in it, but it's not. Evidently it is white weenies only. And also, you know, 1 black, 1 blue, and 1 green, but that's not the shitty joke I'm making here. So we have a black 1-drop. We don't really need any more. I think 2 drops, though, is probably going to be a bit more prevalent. CMC2 rarity at common. Still pretty, you know, there's like a couple per. Green has the most, followed by white and red, and then black and blue only have 2 each. So I think Bloodied Sergeant is probably just going to be Human Soldier. So it's just a 3-mana 3/2 with Menace seems pretty chill. I think my only issue being is just it's not very interesting, you know? Like it just kind of is. There's a specific card I'm thinking of that is exactly this card, but in red. Let me just go, hang on. CMC 3. Keyword, Menace. Type, Goblin. I know the card. This thing, Boggart Brute. He has the biggest stick, so it's safe to bet he's the lead. I love the flavor text in this game. It's just so consistently incredible. I love it. I love it so much. So I just don't think this is all that interesting. We could go 2/2 with Menace and give him another keyword, maybe. Menace. How about for now we ditch Menace? Actually, no. Super aggressive stats. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature. For each creature blocking it. So he turns into a 4/2, which is becomes blocked though, but we've got an ability that makes you want to be blocked. That makes him want to be blocked. Oh, hang on. Whenever Bloodied Sergeant deals combat damage to a player. Here we go. Now we have a creature that is like a real genuine threat. So I think we'll change it to a 2/2. Or even just a 2/1. So you desperately want to block this guy. Otherwise, you know, like he's gonna snowball and he's gonna be huge. I think let's just whenever Oh, there's lots of creatures like this. Great. They're mostly in red, but there are a couple in black. And whilst it skipped it out, Dreadhorde Butcher, which is a fantastic card that just rotated out of standard. This thing's a 1-mana 1/1 with that ability, so that's pretty strong. This thing is a 4/1 with that is basically 2 mana. Yeah, I'd say this version of the card is probably very good, but it has a very sort of weak stat line, or it has a very weak starting stat line for 3 mana. So you have to your opponent has to be in the right board state, or for them, the wrong board state for this card to really do much of anything. So I think this is the way to go here. This is the way to go. And it seems to be that vampires, this is an ability that specifically vampires get, and sliths, whatever the fuck those are. Clearly they're Mirrodin boys. So I guess he's a vampire soldier, but that's fine. We have a lot of Rucaster aligned dudes in black, which, I mean, makes sense because it is their colour, so, but even so. He represents menace in an interesting way. So I think we really need to look at some discard sorcery or something. Like, let's have a look at like Mind Rot or something. Is Mind Rot a suitable reprint in this set? Obviously, Mind Rot is going to be awful on EDH, but such deck stats. The fuck is Scryfall Tagger? Oh, art. I suppose these are similar cards. Waking Nightmare. Oh, it's literally, it's an arcane version of I love this. I love this card. I love this. Like, it's a bit funny, but like this card is, I love this. This is incredible. Yeah, this is going in the set. Splitting Headache, 3 and a black, a sorcery, choose one. I'm going to change the formatting on it because it's like the way they format them has changed circa like Tarkir, and they look a lot nicer now. But oh, that's beautiful. Because it would be an image of like somebody clonking someone over the head with a hammer, as opposed to this fairy about to stab this poor Kithkin in the skull. So yeah, this is modal discard. I love me some modal discard. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me just look at like the formatting real quick. Choose one. Okay. No. Yeah, I love this card. That's incredible. No, it's a sorcery. What am I doing? Yeah. Just move my phone out of the way because it's in my way. Yeah, I absolutely adore this. This is fantastic. It's not necessarily a good card, but I adore it. This is a wonderful, wonderful card. Wonderful card. How many cards are we up to? We're up to 9 already. Okay. We have like 6 more, and we need to fill out Calumniate and Summon. We have War Wraith, which fills Summon by 1, but we need a couple Calumniate cards, something that represents Calumniate anyway. Dirt Gatherer. Underhanded Blackmailer. Or just, Dirty Blackmailer. There we go. Be a 2-drop. 2 mana 1/1. No, I've got to fix the styling, and it's broken. I broke it. I'm not sure if I like this counter thing. I think it's kind of shit, but I think also this creature is kind of bad. Yeah, I don't think this works. This just actively does not work. But I do like this point of design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the colorless artifact. Could be a clue. No, it's not going to be a clue. Just an artifact. So an artifact. One black, sacrifice blackmail material, calumniate. To the target opponent this turn. I think this is the way to go, because it's a way to calumniate without having, like, it's a threat. It's much cheaper than it's much more obvious than, like, instant speed courtly rumors, like just instantly kill something. But it adds that kind of threat, I think, and it's also just kind of easier to cast. I think actually it's probably a better idea is to go blackmail material, just make it cost 2. There we go. So it's 3 mana, but you can space it out a bit better. could do this. Actually, I think this is probably the way to go. You bring this thing down, and then you use its activated ability and just kill it. I think something like Sorcerer's Spyglass could very much find a place within the set, and could shut this card down if it proves to be really, really good. So, I just need to look, like, Witch's Oven is a common, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's uncommon. To be fair, no, a spirit is actually quite substantial. Maybe it does cost a green. Yeah, it makes sense. But maybe then it doesn't tap. So you can do it multiple times in a turn. But it actually costs you mana to put stuff... Nah, I'll put a tap on it. Yeah, blackmail material is potentially very, very strong, but who knows? Let's go back to making some Anjet. Whenever you calumniate. Oh, hang on. This could be interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. This is the wrong Oh, we have way too many 4-drops. We've already got 3 of the fucking things. Should this be at 5? I feel like it probably should be at 5. This is actually, like, really quite strong, so yeah. So we got summon payoffs, or things that facilitate summon in the case of sacrificial rites. Now we stuff that represents calumniate, because we just don't have anything at the moment. We could just have a cycle, like the bird cycle. It's just a cycle of monocolor birds. That actually sounds really fun. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, sure, why not? Sinister Raven. Because ravens are sinister, right? It's a placeholder name. It's a placeholder name. I promise. Creature... Bird. It's a 1/1 with flying. Probably like 2 mana, say. Raven of Omen. Raven of Ill Omens. I'm trying to think of how... Repeatable discard? Is that something that should exist at common at 2 mana with evasion? Probably not. Let's not do that, shall we? Bam. That's how you do it. There we go. That's how you do it. Raven of Ill... So yeah, whenever Raven of Ill Omens deals combat damage to a player, put an Omen counter on it. With black, remove 3 Omen counters from Raven of Ill Omens. Calumniate. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Raven of Ill Omens. And what is her name? Or just me? Oh, it knows of my trespasses. Or simply a coincidence. I'm trying to find the coincidences. Perfect. Could remove this. Does that make any difference? No, it's just kind of a long. It's kind of long and like clunky for a common, but like I really like that flavor text. I think that's really cool. Oh, whoops. Double agent is spy network, enchantment, under the control of another player. Yeah, spy network enters the battlefield under control of an opponent of your choice. I need to look at Robin. I feel this is going to be a sub-theme of Unjet, is cards that your opponent doesn't want. Because Calumniate on its own is just like a keyword action that's like a payoff for stuff. I feel like Unjet's true theme should be doing bad stuff to you, mostly in a very sort of underhanded way. Not by out-damaging you or by killing all of your dudes. It's always sort of making you lose resources or putting things under your control that you really don't want. You may activate ability only if you own Spy Network. Sacrifice Spy Network. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. Yeah. And then for 6 mana, you can sack Spy Network when that 2 mana around has either run its course or isn't really worth it anymore. And then you pop them, and you pop Spy Network and like kill their best creature. So that's gonna be good. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Only Spy Network's owner may activate this ability. I'm not sure whether this officially works, but we'll leave it here for now. That took a while. But my plan from here is to sort of We've sorted out these ones, so that makes my life a little easier, and then it's going to be a sort of forced sacrifice, I think is going to be something. Gonna need like a sorcery maybe, or an instant. Like each player sacrifices a creature. Here we go, Innocent Blood. Each player sacrifices a creature. Oh, is this a jumpstart custom to be? They printed this in Ixalan, so Rare be gone. What's this? Oh no. I like this card. This card's pretty great. But Innocent Blood, we'll put that in there. Innocent Blood Black. It was a sorcery or was it an instant? Okay, as a sorcery. I was gonna say Jesus. Sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature, and if you're playing Milsad, literally doesn't matter. Like, does not matter at all. Because you're going to have a bunch of spirit tokens that you just sack for free. You know, they're just a bunch of, like, free little bodies that you have that you can sack and get free benefits out of. Whereas if you're playing literally any other format, then you're not going to have a good time. You just aren't. That shit ain't happening. Now, my money is we don't have enchantments. Enchantments are looking good. Let's look at... Hang on. Let's look at Khans of Tarkir again. Set. Khans of Tarkir. Color. Black. Minus color. Greater than 1. Minus type, creature. Oh, whoops. How many black non-creature spells are we looking at? Like 7. What do we got? Dutiful Return. That also makes sense in this set. I'll give that a bit of a look. Throttle. Rite of the Serpent. Rakshasa's Secret. So we have a negative enchantment, a minus spell, a reanimation spell, discard spell, and that's a divination spell. Interesting. Very interesting. So I think Dutiful Return is probably an interesting... Oh, I need to mark reprint, and I need to mark reprints. Yeah, I think Dutiful Return is probably the kind of thing I'm looking for. Was it sorcery? Yeah, I need more instants though, so that's a big one I need. So I think that should be the last one as an instant that's a minus spell maybe. Because we have murder, but we could always go, you know, like what is that spell? 1 mana, -2/-2. Brand? Maim? Something like that. Well, you use they because it's two creatures, so there's no point referencing a single individual within the flavor text when the spell itself... We have a word for enemies too mutilated for military service. Furniture. This is, yeah, Sidisi, this is, the Sultai. Zoinks. What's this, 4 mana? Yeah, 3 and a black. Now, something I haven't actually looked at is, do we have any, like, big creatures? No. We have Light... I know we have Life Ender Vampire and we have War Wraith, actually. So those are two sort of bigger creatures. I think my only real concern at the moment is I don't think we've crested, like, CMC5, like, once this whole time. But then again, we haven't done green yet, and green's probably going to have ramp and some big boys. So, we'll do that, I guess. God, I'm very tired. Yes, it's gonna be a bit of a longer one of these today. I'm gonna run longer than I would normally, as I'm sure you may have noticed by the fact that I'm doing both black and red commons today, with the hopeful aim to finish the ladder and move on to green, but no guarantee there. I forgot about Mage of the Battle Barrier. This is my favorite card in the set so far, Mage of the Battle Barrier. I also just... I think Formation is my favorite mechanic. It's the most sort of clear-cut, very, very clean mechanic. Just like... Formation... You know... You beginning of combat, a creature gets a keyword. Neat. Obviously, there's going to be a red Formation creature that gives Menace. And a red Formation creature that gives haste. That's going to be a really big one, actually, as some kind of like uncommon, or maybe even a rare creature that's like maybe one of the lesser lords on the plane that's gives creatures haste or something. That'd be kind of cool. Right, where was I? Yeah. Right, so we need a --/ spell. Oh, that's awful. I like this card. If it wasn't gold, I would really like this card. I don't want a creature. Artful Takedown. God, this card fucking sucks. Call for Blood, some variation of Call for Blood could be cool. I do, or Compound Fracture. Yeah, I really like Compound Fracture, and obviously I wouldn't have this art. Compound Fracture is only in the Arena Beginner set. Interesting. I didn't know this. The only format that Compound Fracture is legal in is Historic. That's really interesting, actually. It is, however, strange that... Because the other day I had a very strange experience Wait. Yeah, that was bullshit. That was... Because I was playing standard, like standard rank the other day. I was just fucking around, because the season's about to end. And somebody was playing like mono white life gain against me, and I was like, okay, fair enough. And then he played Soulmender, and I was like, wait, did this get reprinted? And I looked, and no, it was not reprinted in any recent set, and I was wondering how the fuck is it legal? And it's in the Arena Beginner set, but it is specifically states here that it is not legal in Standard. So fuck knows. Fuck knows. But yeah, the only format in which Compound Fracture is legal in the entirety of Magic is Historic, which is a pitiful fate for a card that's actually really cool. I really like Compound Fracture. It's a cool card. Fuck it, I'm gonna put it in the Compound Fracture. That's our card. Is black, instant. So, Compound Fracture is just also like a fantastic like learning tool for the game. So I'm not looking at this to be like an insanely complex set, not by any means, but I like, you know, and obviously I'm not going to be teaching anybody with this set either. It's not a core set, not by any means. A lot of reprints in black, but I think that's black done. So it is. Yeah, 15. It does give us 13 common slots to just kind of play around with, but that's fine. Like, that, if anything, makes my life easier, because then we can fuck around a bit. I can come back later on and fill these 13s with things that we're missing. Like, oh yeah, we need a red CMC 6 creature, or we need a black creature that's CMC 6. We need a white creature that's CMC 2. We need more white enchantments. Or all of these. That is what these 13 card slots are for specifically. So moving on to red. So red has Cruelty, which is the final color with Cruelty. It has Formation, and it also has... Fuck, what else does it have? Underdog. Yeah, this is the final instance of Cruelty and Underdog. Red. So let's look at the mechanical color pie. Artifact Hate. Can't be countered. We'll probably just ignore that for now. Bonus Power. Red has Burn. They get Double Strike. They also get First Strike. They get Forced Block and Forced Attack. They get Impulse. I love me some Impulse Draw. Light Up the Stage is a really cool card. Obviously it doesn't work in this set, but something akin to it is neat. Haste, of course, is a must-have. As is Menace. Targeted. Can't block. rummaging. Let's look at some secondary red effects too, just in case. Nothing particularly exciting here, but that's totally okay. So let's look at our red commons that we have already. Let's also quickly sort this, sort by name. Color, red. We have one red card. And it is Rucaster Mercenary. Here he is. When Rucaster Mercenary attacks, if defending player has less life than you, Rucaster Mercenary gets +1/+1 until end of turn. This is a really good card that I like a lot. It's also listed as an uncommon in here, and I think I'm gonna change that. Because this is a really good card. Because it is, like, if you drop this thing on turn 1, and as long as your opponent... If you drop this thing on turn 1 when you're on the play, this is a 1-mana 2/2. And that's pretty good. Well, it's a 1-mana 1/1 that immediately transforms into a 1-mana 2/2. If you're on the draw, then this card isn't as good. Like, anywhere near as good, which does kind of suck, because that adds an air of RNG to the game in a very kind of unfun way, because you always want to be on the play with this card. But I think, obviously, like, this is still very easy to turn on early game, and obviously, you know, that's where it's good, is the early game. And this is the sort of cruelty mechanics we should be wanting to see early game as well. We should be wanting to see, like, cruelty in red is aggro. You know, it's, my opponent has less life than me because I keep hitting them with all my stuff. Whereas cruelty in black and white, cruelty in black is about, you have less life than me because you have less life than me, because I keep taking it away from you. And cruelty in white is, you have less life than me because I have more life than you. Whereas red is just like, you know, I'm gonna bonk you until you die. And, you know, a side effect of me bonking you is that cruelty turns on and I start winning even more. So yeah, cruelty is very much a win more mechanic. Very, very much so. And that's fine. And most aggro mechanics are win more, as opposed to lose less. So I think straight away, I think we need a burn spell, because every set has a burn spell, like an instant, low cost instant burn spell. They are all of middling quality. Shock is pretty good, but I kind of want to steer away from shock, because shock is so ubiquitously good. Like shock is just like it's generically good. It's not broken. It doesn't, you know, it's not going to be making people angry, unless you KE, in which case it will make you angry. But it's not going to be making anybody angry, generally speaking. But it's just so, like, if you're playing a red deck and you want burn spells, if shock is legal in the format that you're in, unless you're playing like EDH or some other multiplayer format, you take shock, because shock's really fucking good. Unless you have access to lightning bolt too. That's another instance in which you don't take shock, because shock is the worst version of lightning bolt, and lightning bolt is insane. Shock. This thing. Okay, so let's go. Shock is fine. It's just very ubiquitous. I do hate the art for Shock. Like, I really hate the art for Shock. I much prefer this version from, like, many, many years ago. Bam, here we go. I have all the common burn spells. Well, mostly anyway. To target creature or player, scry 1. Oh, well, Bolt of Keranos, that has a very specific name. Bombard seems really bad. Like, oh yeah, 4 damage to target creature, it's like, for 3 mana, it's like, If that was 2, then it would actually be a very good card. But it's not. It's pretty bad. What's Chain Lightning? Chain Lightning is not the kind of card I want to have. That seems very unfun, both to play to play against and to play. Direct Current doesn't fit, but it is cool. Dual Shot is sort of split shock. Electrostatic Bolt is just a better shock. A Braid. I like this. I like a Braid. Yeah, this is modal. It's target creature. Never mind. Bad. It's a bad card. Well, it's probably not that bad, but it's very modal, and that's no, don't want that. At the very, very least, target creature or player, or target creature or, so like rule out planeswalkers or whatever. We need. There's going to be a planeswalker in this set somewhere, probably. I don't know who that's going to be specifically, but there's going to be one, at least one. So we need to not have this. This sucks. It had promise and then it didn't. Next page. That is an awful... What the fuck is this card? 7 mana to do 3 damage and draw a card. What the fuck is this? Such an awful card. Engulfing Eruption is really bad. Explosive Impact is really bad. Ooh. Fiery Temper is along the lines of the thing that we want. I do like conditional reduced cost. That's very red. Oh, Fire Prophecy. Fire Prophecy is actually a good card that I like a lot. It's you do 3 damage and then and then you rummage, when you can rummage. That's the kind of burn that I'm okay with, That's a slightly better shock. This is going to go on the maybe list. Flame Lash is too expensive to be good. You got shot. Not happening. Heartfire? Maybe. Giant's Greeting? No, because it's a specific character that is. Oh no, it's creature, never mind. Lava Axe. Oh, I love this so much. I love this flavor text so much. This brings me genuine happiness, this flavor text here. I love it. I love it so much. We're not actually gonna put Lava Axe. We're not gonna put Lava Axe in the set, but Lava Spike, no. No, we don't want Flashback. Oh, Flashback is just escape. Interesting. Lightning Strike seems reasonable. So there's Little Burn and Big Burn. We'll put Lightning Strike in. I think Lightning Strike is the way to go. Oh. I'm fairly certain Lightning Strike is... I think this is a good call. This sort of sets the bar for creatures that are kind of hard to kill, are things that cannot be killed by Lightning Strike. So anything with 4 toughness or greater is actually like a real threat against a red deck. Because red decks are going to be lots of little dudes, generally speaking. So anything that can't be striked is going to be... So Ikoria has those guys. I kind of want some conditional burn, you know, like some, like, burn that's bigger than Lightning Strike. You know, maybe it's like, does 5 damage to any target, but it's cheaper if you've done a certain thing this turn. And I think the best way to do that is we go Sorcery. Do this. Immolate. Presumably Immolate is a card that already exists. It's possible that it doesn't. It doesn't. These are all... That's French, I think. This might not be French. No, That is... Is that French? Sure looks like French. Oh yeah, it says French here. There's a few ones like this bit here. And this looks very Scandinavian, but evidently it is not. Yeah, there's just a bunch of French cards. So Immolate is not a card. So Immolate deals 5 damage to any target. Three mana, 5 damage. 4 mana for 5 damage. 5 mana for 4 damage. Oh, this is a better version of Cleansing Screech. Flame Lash is just kind of better as well. So yeah, we make it a better... How good is Flame Lash, I suppose? It's from Kaladesh. Makes sense. Yeah, this is the this card costs 1 less to cast. Oh, yeah, this should be at the top, because alternate casting cost should always go at the top. Or not, or cost reduction. Deals 4 damage to any target. Wizards were uncommon on the front lines, but not to the Ferox. So yeah, they're all tough, and the wizards right into battle with the front lines and summon a big fire sword and set a guy, well, on fire, I suppose, is probably the correct assessment. So we have our two our two burn spells. We have our 2 common burn spells. I don't think we're going to need any more, not for now anyway. Now we need some buds. We need some dudes. Let's get Just got a notification. Let's just turn those off real quick. Pretty sure I just got a spam email. I'm gonna find out if it was a spam email. Oh, it sure is. Fucking PayPal, Jesus Christ. No, it was a spam email, but in Spanish. Nice. No, whoops. Frontline charger. So yeah, haste, formation, haste. He's a 4-mana 3/4 with haste. and formation haste, or maybe he's a 4-mana 3/3. Hang on. CMC for keyword haste. I'm seeing 3/3 mostly. Yeah, mostly 3/3. Probably look at rarity. Common as well, that probably makes a sizable difference. This boy explores, potentially comes in as a 4-mana 3/3. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Yeah, frontline charger, formation haste. Yeah, it's frontline charger, common for. Oh wait, no, he's a Ferox. He's a creature. Now other formations. Don't we all? I mean, I'm not that fussed to be honest. KFC's alright. I realised something I should probably do actually for the stream. Whilst I'm big webcam. Let's just go a bit more. May as well. Yeah, so like, there's literally nothing in this part of the screen that matters at all at any given moment. So probably should have done this a while ago, to be honest. Okay. Oh shit, my fucking neck. Jesus Christ. Ugh. So we got frontline charger. What other keywords can we give? First strike? First strike could be pretty good. Menace could be another good one as well. Fearsome Battle Master. One and a red for a 1/3 with Menace and Formation Menace. Now, I may as well graduate 3 mana 2/2 with Menace and Formation Menace. Seems pretty reasonable. So we'll go with that. It's not particularly interesting, these two pieces of design here. Oh, this goes another type. But I think like they both serve a very distinct purpose, you know? So I think we probably have a fair bit of haste at the moment. I don't think there's anything else that particularly needs haste. Now, I'm not a fan of rummaging. I don't really like it, but I understand its sort of purpose in giving Red more unique things to do. So, can't spell rummage because it's two M's. Rummaging. There we go. Thrill of Possibility seems to be, Tormenting Voice. Go with Thrill of Possibility. Is it an instant? It is. Oh, it's Tormenting Voice. Oh, Tormenting Voice is new. I didn't even realize that. Even caught that was Undercurrent Rising. Just a worse version of Thrill of Possibility. That is the correct text. Yeah. I love this flavor text. This is just going on the card. That's a wonderful piece of flavor text. I love that. No, this is dumb. I'm just spitting out names. I kind of want to look at Underdog at the moment, I think. Maybe Cruelty? Oh, I know for Cruelty. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I need to look at Rucaster Mercenary again. Oh wait, no. Fuck. As long as each opponent has less life than you. Red does get... Oh, it's... Oh, okay, no, it's, Goblin Oriflamme. There's only attacking creatures too. Attacking, as long as each opponent has less life than you, attacking creatures you control have trample. That is terrifying. Like as a concept, that's real scary actually. That does a lot. Like a lot. Let me just turn this down a little bit. There we go. A little more in frame, a little bit more. That's better. I'm more in frame now. That's a strong start. I do like Thirst for Battle. Thirst for Battle is cool. Ooh. Ooh, this is a... These are all uncommons here. Maybe we go Sorcery. Here we go. So it's a slightly sort of worse version of Banner's Ray, or yeah, it's a yeah, it's sort of a Banner's Ray. It's just it's a sorcery, and it gives your dudes trample. Thirst for battle. Yeah, this is cool. Costs 2. Rootcaster. Sorcery. Let me just make sure Thirst for Battle isn't a card. Oh, whoops. No, I fucked it up several times. It is not a card. Hey, we're at 69 cards. Nice. Very nice. 69. Nice. How many commons do we have here? We have 7. We're about halfway done. Actually, only been going for a couple hours, and we've made a lot of headway. Need some underdog creatures. We need some... Need some more cheap boys. Some more cheap dudes. So we go 2 mana 1/1. Ooh. Human peasant. Uprising rebel. Maybe he has first strike, maybe? I need to look at the light up. Presumably act on impulse is the impulse draw. There is no impulse draw or common. And now there is. There is now impulse draw at common in the form of Uprising Rebel. So it's very situational. It's very, very specifically good. But impulse draw is impulse draw, so it's pretty good. I imagine this card is pretty decent. There is a chance that it's nothing special, but my money is that this card is actually going to be quite good. I'm not 100% on that there, but I reckon this card is pretty decent. But we shall see. We've got impulse at common. We're not going to have any more impulse at common. Like, we'll just have this one card. As cool as I think it would be, just a 1-mana instant spell, 1 mana draw a card. You know, you may play that card until end. Exile top card of your library. You may play it until end of turn, and then, or exile 2 cards maybe. You may play them until end of turn. A slightly worse light up the stage for 1 mana. It's probably pretty good. Certainly not. That wouldn't be a common. That'd probably be an uncommon. A slightly worse light up the stage, but it'd be pretty cool. So we do have rummaging. We don't really need any more rummaging. We have one already. We could probably get some more menace in here. Some first strike and some double strike. We have an underdog card. I think we need another one. Some kind of like reckless. Reckless revolutionary. Wait, no. because red does have token gen, and it has it pretty consistently, so I'm not sure why it's not listed as one of their core mechanics, to be honest, because they get a lot of it. Is it listed as a... Oh, it's listed as a secondary mechanic for them. It's fair. Oh, whoops. Oh, Peasant Uprising is already a sorcery. Rally. We've got Rally from Beyond. And Rally from Beyond and Rally from the Villages. Creature you control get +1/+0 for each creature you control with base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn. I like this. This is cool. Oh wait, no, Rally from Beyond is a rare. Wait, why is Rally from Beyond a rare? You know, fuck it, yeah, this can be a rare too, why not? Probably because it's an instant, to be honest. Speaker for the cause. Speak for the cause. So every turn you make a tapped 1/1, which is pretty reasonable for like 3 mana, but for like constant token, like ongoing token generation, that's nothing to sneeze at. Certainly a common anyway. It's no Scoot Swarm, that's for sure, but it's pretty decent. Where are we up to? I think we're up to 8. 9. So I think one of the main things I'm going to do here is rampaging Warhorse. Haste, trample. Six mana, 5/5 with haste and trample. Creature, horse. Presumably horse is a creature type, one would assume. Oh, whoops. Horse is indeed a creature type, and Black Carriage used to have the creature type Carriage. Chrome Steed. Could just have haste and trample. That's a common. That's a key. That's keyword soup already. Oh shit. I like this. This is a very wholesome card, and also probably not that bad. A 6 mana 4/5 with haste and trample. That ain't so bad. CMC 6, rarity, common, power 4, toughness 5. Oh. Color red. Never seen this card before, even though it's in a set I'm very well acquainted with. Nor this one in another set that I'm not actually that well acquainted with M21, but War of the Spark I know extremely well, and I've never seen this card before. It's probably because I don't play limited. this thing comes in and either makes you a 2/2 or puts 2+1/+1 counters on a specific creature. This thing comes in and makes one of your dudes really, really strong and also has menace. So I think we can go up to 5/5. Let's look at 6 mana 5/5s. This boy has haste and cycling. Hey, let's look at 5/4. This thing is bad. This thing can become monstrous. This thing gets trample. This thing has menace. I think we'll go 5/4. I think our highest CMC creature is our highest CMC card is a horse right now. It is indeed a horse. The most powerful card in our set right, well, not most powerful, the most expensive card in the set right now is in fact a horse. So, yeah. Definitely gonna need to use those common slots to make some higher CMC cards. Certainly at least 6 or 7 for... Certainly at least 6. Like, come on. A 3 mana 1/1 with double strike and flying. That's pretty good, I'd say. Not the most impressive stat line in the world, but like, it's pretty decent. Scouting Night Owl. And then we also have Raven of Ill Omen. Raven of way too much fucking text. sort out this. There, that'll do. So yeah, Skyhawk Harrier. Wait, did I? I did just make this. Double strike and flying. I don't know why there's a cycle of birds, like common birds in this set, but there is. There's just a cycle of common birds, apparently. I mean, I don't so much have an issue with it. I'm just, a little confused, is all. Rarity, common, keyword, double strike. Flying and double strike. Have 5 mana 2/2 with flying. This seems. It's an Ultimate Masters. I suppose, yeah, that does. It's effectively a 5 mana 4/2, sorta, kinda. It's basically a 5 mana 4/2 with first strike. So, first strike and half sort of trample, whatever. Let's push it a bit. Let's push it. Let's make it 4 mana. Why not? Test the waters. Yeah, let's go for it. I do need some 3-drops though, because I kind of only have like 1 right now. So we have plenty of double strike. We need some first strikers, I think. We need creatures that attack each turn if able, or creatures like sort of like goading. Goading definitely needs to be part of it. Oh yeah, we've covered Underdog. I think Artifact Hate is only kind of prevalent in how many we are? I think we're up to like 11 now. Yeah, so we need 4 more. The main thing we're missing is 3 drops. We need another 1-drop, I think. Another 1 mana spell, at least. Hang on. There's meltdown and meltdown. Is this a common? Oh, it's uncommon. With converted mana cost X or less. Just search for the word melt. Melting. All snow-covered lands become non-snow-covered lands of the same type. There's smelt, but there isn't melt. Melt and smelt. Sure, why not? Destroy target artifact, draw a card. That's another thing we're missing in a lot of the colours is cantrips. Very, very few of the colours have cantrips. Instant. Let me get smell is a... No, smell is a sorcery as well. Definitely have artifact hate. Battlefield Bandit is a 3-mana creature. Creature, human, rogue. First strike. No, I don't like this. Dueling Instructor. First strike applies on blocking, right? Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. It must do, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't apply on blockers. Maybe it could be a 1-mana like 1/2 or something that I swear there's a specific wording for this. I don't know how to find it though, that's the problem. Oh, it's literally as long as it's not your turn. God, that card is awful. What set is that from? Oh, it's from, like... Oh, it's from fucking, like, Ice Age, so yeah, no, fair enough. It's pretty bad. Sort by power. I'm an idiot, I forgot to filter to CMC1. Look for more modern. There we go. One-mana creatures do not go above 1/1. Makes sense. I'm not going to question it. That's all good. Sort by toughness in the same regard, though. Descending. Yeah, be a 1-mana 1/2. One mana 1/2 that has first strike as long as it's not your turn. Just a 1/1. Whole lot of 2-drops. Only 1 3-drop still. So yeah, that's what we're gonna make him 3-drop. Make him a 3 mana 3/4. Am I 2 creature heavy? 1, 2, 3, 5 creatures. No, actually, I'm doing okay in that regard. Fuck. A dueling instructor, there we go. As long as it's not your turn, dueling instructor has... gets +0 and has first strike. Pretty decent card. Very strong blocker, that's for sure. Reckless maneuver. Hmm. Ah, yes. This stupid piece of shit. This is maybe an insane card. Well, no, this would be a sorcery, wouldn't it? What are we up to? 14. One more, and then I think I'll probably stop. I think I'll probably call it there. I think we need another menace creature. Yeah, I need another menace creature. Because I've got Fearsome Battle Master, but that's about it. What a menace on a low. I think we need another big one, like a 5-mana creature or something. That could be kind of neat. Like a 5-mana, like a vampire maybe. Nah. Why do I just keep doing that? That's the second time I've done that. Enlisted Kingsguard. First Strike Menace. That's a scary combo right there. Say she, why not? Because she fights to serve a new monarch. Enlisted Kingsguard. That's the only 5-dropper red. There's only one common red enchantment, which is probably an issue. But again, that's what the slots are for. The free slots, and we can always cut some of these cards if they don't really work, or they don't fit, or they're kind of boring, or something like that. Like Melt, for example, is very likely to just kind of go, because it's pretty boring. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there for today, because we finished the black and the red common, so the next time we sit down to do this, which will probably be on Tuesday, it's actually only in a couple of days, I didn't even think about that. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll sit down and we'll do the green commons, and then we'll basically be done with that, which is cool. I do also need to sit down and work out what my fucking signpost.com and uncommons are, because I don't have them yet. Don't have them. But yeah, that's going to be that for today. I think I will see people tomorrow. I'll do some D&D stuff then. See ya.